but I asked her to help me. I am a big sister. I've always been a big sister. I didn't have any sisters on my own, but he gave me 3 brothers. Lovato, who grew up with me, my partner in crime. And when I was 14, along came Adrean, and he was the prettiest baby one had ever seen. Flawless face, biggest cheeks. He was gorgeous. And a week and a few days before my 17th birthday, along came Adrean. And he was the skinniest, scrawniest baby I had ever seen. And I was convinced that this little boy was not related to me. And he just was so tiny. And I didn't believe that he and I would be close. The age difference was just so vast. I was getting ready to go off to college, and I thought I would miss everything related to this child. And the minute I held him, I knew I was gone. He was loving from day one. Everybody talks about Adrean and says how mannerly he was, how friendly he was, how giving he was, and it's true. It was his personality from day one. And I was convinced that I was going to fatten up this baby and make him look just like Adrean. And it happened. And as you can see, he grew into a very handsome young man. And Adrean and I, the relationship was so unique. He would crawl into my bed at night. I was the spaghetti maker, the shoe tire, the bedtime story reader, the take me for a walk. I won't go to the park. We can't catch the bus somewhere. Everything he wanted to do, he had me wrapped around his fingers. And everywhere I went, he was ready to go. If he heard me say, "Oh, I go in," them light-up shoes was on, and he was ready to go. I couldn't walk on the door for this child. And everyone in the neighborhood, he was with me so much, people said, "Shavan, you're the baby." I was like, "No, this is my brother." And Adrean and I were talking the other night, and he said, "These people don't know nothing but no selfie. They don't know you's the original selfie queen. Every Saturday you gotta dress up, me and Adrean, and we go to take some pictures. A million pictures, a million times a day. Adrean and I, Adrean, we gone." And even when Adrean made me angry, it was hard to be angry with him because he was so mannerly. If I was telling him something or I didn't like something he didn't do, he would sit and he would listen and he would say, "Sister, I love you, I can do better." When Adrean was about to become a father, I was so mad. I was like, "You are only 21 years old, but you know taking care of any baby." I was convinced that this boy didn't know what he was doing. I went away, I bought all these baby stuff, even though I was mad. That was my baby brother. I had to make sure he was straight. And I was toting on the trip with Bishop Woodley and the choir, baby pampers through the airport in my hand. And people was like, "Where you go with these baby pampers, Shavan, they 12?" I was like, "This is for my brother." And he and I spoke, and I said to him, I said, "Adrean, Father is such a big responsibility. And you know, in our family, we take care of our children. I said, so you have to be on point with this. This isn't a joking matter. And he said, Ronnie, I could do it. And when Adrian became a father, he just matured so quickly. He just decided right then and there that he was going to be the best father. He loved Abby. He loved her so much. And the Sunday before he was married, he said, and he had Deja, and she was crying. And he was like, Bonnie, help me. I said, why is she crying? What she want? I said, Adrian, you just fed her. You have to burp her. You have to put her up, and you have to hold on your shoulder and comfort her. And he did what I told him to do. And when she settled down, he was so happy. He said, that's all? He said, Bonnie, you know how to do everything. I said, I'm going to buy you some chocolate. You want me to go get you some chocolate? And me and Mommy was sitting on the couch, and I said, yeah, go get me some chocolate then. And he walked up my corner and he got me these Kit Kats. He bring one for me and one for Mommy. And Mommy ain't never get that Kit Kat because I stirred right in my fridge and I ate it too. And I say, he said, and when he was leaving, he said, Bonnie, she pretty, she's such a pretty baby. Say, isn't she a pretty? I say, yes, Adrian, you did good. She's a good looking girl. I say, she ain't look scrawny like you. I say, she looked like you, but she didn't scrawny like I was. He said, yeah, I do good. I said, you treated it so well. And he said, Bonnie, I can take care of my baby. And he was talking about the Christmas she was going to have and what he was going to do. And we was just so excited. And when he left the house, he hugged me. He kissed me. He said, sister, I love you. And that was the type of person he was. He never let you think about how he felt about you. You knew where you stood for him. And he expressed his love to everybody. Like the father said, if he was your friend, he was your friend. And he was such a loving child. I'm not touching you, Lee, but that boy, every time he see you, he gotta wrap his arms around you. He gotta lick and kiss your face, and you gotta be Adrian. He's a man. But he didn't care what you tell him. He giving you that hug, and he giving you that kiss, and he letting you know. Some of my neighbors said, if Adrian see you a million times, he hailing you. He didn't talk to you. And if he passed out, and you still there, hey, how you doing? You all right? He want to know how everybody doing. He hailing you 10 times in one day if he see you. He ain't never pass you and don't say, how things? You all right? And that just was him. I don't know, some days I can't wrap my head around it. He was 2 steps from home. He was home. He wasn't out. He wasn't at a club. He wasn't partying. He didn't do anybody anything. He didn't get in an argument. He wasn't in a fight. He just sat. He just sat down, doing what he always do. Hey, how you doing? And a stranger just that's my brother. That's my baby. And it's hard to explain what losing a sibling is. I have a sister, and I have 3 brothers. Adrian, I love you. I love you so much. I love you with all my heart. And I'm going to miss every day. You were supposed to bury me when I was old and help Scotty and Shavan did not this way. You wasn't supposed to leave me like this. So much potential, so young. the baby, so spoiled.